What's going on, guys? So today I'm going to talk about how I made my first $100,000 drop shipping. Now, it wasn't easy, and if you want to take this path, then you got to follow these steps, and you're going to have to figure out a lot of things along the way. But guys, before I do that, you guys do know I have Facebook automation, Etsy automation. We do VA bootcamp. We train employees to take over your store. One of the hardest things to do right now is actually finding employees that are trustworthy, know what they're doing, and it is so much work to train them. So let us do the hard work for you. Let us run your store with our automation services, whatever. And if you're interested, guys, check out our links in the description. We have a website coming. We have so much stuff going on, guys. It's just so exciting. And best of all, we have a Calendly link that will allow you to book an appointment to speak with me. If you are interested in any of my services, I'd be more than happy to get on a call with you. Guys, getting to 100,000 just in sales, forget profit, is super hard. Anyone who sells on Facebook knows to get a ton of profit per day, you got to either build up an account. It's not like the good old times where you just list, right? And it was easy back then. It was like list, profit. Now you got to get a little more particular. You got to pick certain niches, and it's just harder. Doesn't mean impossible. It's just harder, and you need professionals to do it, or you need really good employees that know what they're doing, because if not, you can't get there. The next thing you need, if you're just doing this for yourself, is more Facebook accounts, guys. Come on, more Facebook accounts. Ask friends, ask family. Guys, I'm in an amazing position where people actually pay me to run their stores. But guys, if I didn't have that and I didn't have all these teams to pay for and website developers and this and that, I could just run stores myself, right? And ask friends and family to run those stores for them. And, you can even help family out and give them a portion of the profits. You can help friends out and give them a portion of the profits. When I started doing this, guys, I was actually paying my roommates part of like the rent and and the bills and stuff like that. And they loved it. And all I did was sell on their Facebook. So it's like the easiest and best way to get started. So get more Facebooks, get out there, be talkative. Next, how are you going to scale, right? You can't just log in on the same computer. We are a lot more sophisticated than I've even shown in my old videos. One of my most popular videos is a video teaching people how to use multiple Facebook accounts. You can find it somewhere in my videos. I'm not fancy enough to do, link in the description. But we just hired a video editor, so I have an edited video coming. But basically, we use these VPS servers, which aren't great. They lead to a lot of suspensions. Now we use actual proxies, which is pretty sweet. So we go and rent these proxies from a website. We input the data, and it puts us in a residential location in the state nearest to our customer. Pretty cool stuff, guys. And the VPS servers are more like they're these virtual servers that are located in data centers. And Facebook knows that. They know your location. They know your device. Not necessarily with the proxy. It's actually pretty impressive. They can't necessarily track that. Can still lead to suspensions and stuff like that, but it's a lot better. So all that's fine and dandy. And then the next step, guys, is working on that Facebook shop. It's not easy, right? We got to get business managers verified. We got to get our page verified. We got to get not just verified, but we have to get approved to sell on the marketplace. And no matter how many people tell you it's easy, when you're doing it at scale or when you're doing it individually, it's not necessarily easy, right? Certain people may have a Shopify store, very small percentage that they worked on, they grow to Facebook page, whatever. If you don't have that, it's just not that easy to really get started and get that page approved. So it's all about some of the people that we've hired recently, they call it farming. Basically continuing to work on those resources, the Facebook pages, the marketplace, everything about the page, and making it look as real as possible and legitimate. You can attach websites, you can do all this stuff. There's a lot of different ways around it. So that's a lot of the time why you want professionals, but you can do this full time and you can do this yourself. You don't need to hire a company like myself and my team to do such a thing. But yeah, guys, there's so much opportunity with automation. But yeah, making your first 100,000 is scaling, right? You can't scale with just yourself. You got to get out there. You got to get employees. You got to take the risk. Every time you take a leap, it's a risk, right? You hire your first employee, you're like, dang, I went from, whatever I make is profit. Now I have to make this much a day to pay my employee. You're already like, I have to make this much to pay my softwares. If you use softwares, not everyone does. You should use them for inventory management and other purposes. Makes you a lot more professional, but you don't necessarily need them, right? So let's say you have your softwares per month, your product research tools per month, which some softwares include like FBM Fox. But guys, all this stuff can add up, and you're like, okay, well now I need to make this much per day, and I'll have an employee. So I can make $20 today and I still haven't even made any money, right? I got to make 30, 40, 50, $100 a day to start profiting. So that gets stressful. So every time you take a leap in business, whether it's hiring an actual person or hiring more people on your team, you have to make sure everything is profitable as a whole. And that only gets harder and more stressful. But that's just part of business and that's part of growing. So I encourage anyone to get out there, get started with this. It's a great way to make passive income. And so this is kind of my story and how I, got to where I am today. It's just all about scaling, getting out there. Obviously, YouTube has been amazing for me. I only have as of today, 374 subscribers, but so many people reach out. Almost as many people reach out as I have subscribers. Seriously. I would say 1 to 2 people per day. Obviously, I've been on a lot of interviews on some other channels and stuff like that and gotten my name out there in that way. So maybe that's why, we have people reach out, but just a ton of people reach out. And we'll definitely be with more channels and we're going to grow and just so much good stuff to happen, guys. Anyways, little update on our investment fund, guys. It looks like we're going to be able to actually start selling shares out of our Axie investment fund soon. It's literally just insane, like where I am right now, and life's crazy. So we're going to have this investment fund where we'll be able to sell shares. You'll be able to be part of this Axie Infinity investment and literally just own a share and earn passive income. Crazy, I know. We'll be diversifying in digital real estate and other play to earn games, and it's just super exciting. Besides that, guys, I'm also working on some other automation services that I have for you guys, but I have to grow my team as well to be able to handle all this stuff. So while we're working on Axie Infinity, that is going to be our main goal right now. Get that started, get that running. It's going to be really hard to start up, and on the side, guys, our Facebook automation is doing great, and it's just we're just growing as a company and gaining more customers. The last thing we do offer, guys, is a 25% referral commission bonus. So if you are one of my clients, or if you join me, right, on top of us having the best prices of all the automation companies out there, right, because what do we do best? We have all our management in the Philippines. We have very little labor in America, except for the things that are necessary. And that's why we don't have to charge as much as these other companies. But guys, most importantly, I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys need anything, please use that Calendly link and book a time to speak with me. See you guys next time.